Well, earlier tonight, we brought you an exclusive look at the growing number of children impacted by gun violence across the country. And earlier today, I spoke with Valerie Burgess from the group Moms Demand Action on her personal experience and how her and her team are working to curb gun violence and its spread. Valerie, thank you so much for talking to us. I know this is a difficult topic to discuss, but you lost your son, Craig Williams, to gun violence, and you described that loss as unbearable. I cannot even begin to imagine the type of pain that you have felt. Can you tell us what happened to Craig?
Well, Craig had some friends over to our house, and he was going to take them home. It was in the early morning hours, probably around 3:30 in the morning, and there was a little convenience store that was kind of cat-a-corner to where we lived. And he stopped at the store to buy a few snacks before taking his friends home. And at that point, he was approached by some guys who obviously had pulled a gun on him, and when he tried to get away, they chased him and they shot him and they killed him.
I know that losing him has propelled you into action to not only fight for him, but also to fight for others like him. So tell us about Moms Demand Action, what this group does and what you all are hoping to accomplish.
Well, first and foremost, Moms Demand Action, we are trying to end the senseless gun violence that plagues this country. The type of gun violence that we see is uniquely an American experience. There is no other civilized country that experiences gun violence on the level that we experience here in the United States. Moms Demand Action was formed in 2012, shortly after the Sandy Hook murders by Shannon Watts, who was so appalled and so outraged at the murders of small children that she decided to create an organization that would fight to prevent that type of senseless gun violence.
Valerie, I know you talk to victims of gun violence often. Can you shed some light on the lasting scars that gun violence leaves behind on so many families?
Well, well, first and foremost, it's pain. And then it's trauma. You've had to bury a child, a mother, a father, a sister, a brother, a cousin, and all of a sudden, they were here one day, and the next day they were not here. And so it's that trauma that impacts families more than anything, of having to bury somebody because of the senselessness of gun violence.
What is the solution? What is the fix to end this cycle of violence in cities like Chicago and New York and LA and all across America? What's the answer?
Well, I don't know if there's a really easy answer. I do know that one of the overwhelming problems that we suffer from in this country is systemic racism. And as much as we don't want to give voice to systemic racism, it's a reality and it's there. And what happens because of systemic racism is that we have communities where people are disenfranchised, they don't have affordable and safe housing, they don't have access to jobs, they live in food deserts, they don't have good transportation. Even if they could get a good job, how would they get to the job? So these are the root causes of gun violence in our country. And until we are honest about who we are and what this country is, and deal with the challenge of not just underinvested communities, but communities where there's no investment whatsoever, until we recognize the social economic disparities that exist and make moves to end it, we're always going to have this issue.
Well, Valerie, we appreciate you, one, sharing Craig with us and his story to shed some light on what is happening, and also Moms Demand Action. Thank you for all of the work that you're doing to help spark us all into some sort of action to end this violence. I wish you well, and once again, I'm so sorry for your loss, but thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you for letting me and allowing me to share a small piece of Craig.
She does light up when she talks about him. Valerie told me that her work with Moms Demand Action is policy driven. So if you're looking for something to do to get involved, her advice for people at home is demand legislation that stops easy access to guns and push, as she said, to invest in communities that have been ignored for far too long. Moms Demand Action was founded, as she said, in 2012. They have chapters all over the country in every single state. So she encourages people, sign up. It's a lot of volunteers doing a lot of good work. We have posted that information on our website as well, newsnationnow.com, if you want to get involved.